ഇളന്തുളർമഠത്തിലെ ചന്തു ജയിക്കട്ടെ. വരുംകാലം 18 കളരിക്കും ചേകോൻ നന്നായി വരട്ടെ.
ഒന്നും ചിന്തിക്കാനില്ല. പൂശാരിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞത് നടക്കണം. പടക്കുറുപ്പല്ല, 18 കളരിക്കും ചേകോൻ. അതാണ്ടേ ഇങ്ങളീ മുഖ ആളുകൾ സംശയിക്കും. ഓറപ്പറ്റിക്കുന്ന മുഖ വേണ്ടേ. കാഴ്ചയ്ക്ക് പൂ പോലെ, കാര്യത്തിന് പൂവിൻ്റെ അടിയിലെ പാമ്പ് പോലെ.
എന്തായാലും നമ്മൾ അതിഥിയിലേക്ക് പോവുകയാണ്. കുനാലും ദിവനയുമാണ് നമ്മുടെ അതിഥികളായി എത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. രണ്ടുപേരും കൊച്ചിയിലാണ് എത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. Kunal and Divina, we are really happy to have you here. Good morning, both of you. And this is a big day, the releasing
Good morning.
day.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you. We are also eagerly waiting for
yes.
Viram. What's your expectation? The meter is flying high, right?
Well, my expectation obviously is that I hope people really like this and enjoy this. I think this really is the most ambitious film that I've worked on in my life. Some of the most brilliant technicians from across the world have come together to make this possible. Obviously, Jairaj sir and Kumar sir that shot the film. Trevor Proud, who did the makeup, he's an Oscar winner. Jeff Rona, who's worked on some of the biggest Hollywood films. Alan, who's done the choreography, the action. He's worked on some of the biggest Hollywood films. The people that are doing the special effects have worked on Game of Thrones. So I've never been part of such an ambitious film, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how people react to it.
Right, Divina, you are getting a huge start in Malayalam film industry with an epic film. It's directed by Jairaj, our dearest director. Yes. And what do you feel now with this opening?
I'm very thrilled, very excited, nervous at the same time. I think I'm very fortunate as an actress to get such a huge platform in the start of my career. It's just not one, it's like 3 languages. It's Hindi, English and Malayalam. So it's a huge project, and like Kunal, how he mentioned, it has a great team. We had people from Hollywood, from Malayalam, from Hindi, and it's a very honest attempt. It's a very honest attempt to show period drama. It's like a merge of Malayalam history and Macbeth, written by Shakespeare. So I'm very excited and very thrilled. I hope the audience likes it.
Right, Kunal, already the famous film stars like Amir Khan, Amitabh Bachchan, Hrithik Roshan, everybody is praising your looks and get-ups in this film.
Right,
and
right.
they are saying that they are eagerly waiting for your performance in Veeram, and we are also waiting for that performance. And what is the feedback you directly get from these actors and your co-actors?
Well, amazing. There's such excitement even in the Hindi film industry about this film. Everybody's looking forward to it. I mean, I've got calls from so many writers, actors, directors saying that please show us the film quickly. And it's not only within the industry, also I think outside the industry. I mean, I was in Delhi a couple of days back, and I had so many people come up to me at the airport and say that, we're really looking forward to Veeram. So I think across the country there is a lot of buzz about the film, and I think people are really looking forward to this one.
Divina, Veeram is a blend of Kerala folk story and Macbeth. Yeah, obviously you have been heard of Macbeth. Did you ever hear about this folk story of Kerala, or as a part of this project, or earlier?
Before the project, no, I did not know about this story. But when I got the film, I did my own study about the story. I think it's based. It was back in 16 BC, and I did my own study about the story about Chantu, Kutti Manu, Uniyarcha. Uniyarcha is supposed to be the warrior woman during those times who used to fight for women's rights. So I did my own study about the story. But yes, before the film, I did not know about the history of this particular story.
Kunal, in this film you are playing Chandu. Already we have a great film about Chandu, and that character was played by our megastar Mammootty.
Right.
Did you see that film as a preparation for
Right.
this character?
Well, I consciously avoided watching the film because I'm a big fan of Mammootty sir. And what happens is that, when you're a young actor and you look up to another actor, you tend to copy them or you tend to emulate them and you tend to, imitate them. So I wanted to avoid that. I wanted to come at this with my own fresh perspective. So I consciously avoided watching the film. But I was just telling Jairaj sir that as soon as we're done now and the film is released, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and watch that film.
But Kunal, in that film, in Vadakan Veeragatha, the Chandu is a man of goodness, a man of great morale. But in Veeram, your character is not like that. It has some negative shades. It's just like a villain.
Right, right. Well, I guess obviously this is a different take on the same story. But what I find very interesting about the character was that the character goes through a huge transformation. The character starts off as somebody that is honorable, somebody that is a very celebrated warrior, then gets seduced by power, ambition, revenge, and eventually becomes a ruthless tyrant. So he actually starts off as a hero. He starts off as a good guy, and then he goes through a huge transformation through the film. So I think this is a different take on the same story.
Divina and Kunal also, Malayalam is a very difficult language for others. The fact is that all the characters in this folk story are typical Malayalis for us, for all Malayalis. How you manage Malayalam?
Right. You want to go first? Oh, well, we had a very, very good teacher who worked with us for a couple of months. And her name is Shiny, and she was also on the sets and helping us. So she made it much, much simpler. And it was not only the Malayalam that was obviously difficult, it was also the fact that we were shooting the film in 3 languages, which is Hindi, English and Malayalam. So it's not like we shot the film in Malayalam and dubbed it in Hindi and English. We shot every scene 3 times. So we do it in Hindi and then Malayalam and then English. And I think that's really challenging as an actor. Not only the language, but I think also the nuances of acting in all 3 languages is very different from each other. Malayalam is a lot more real. Hindi is a little more. Hindi has a little more. You have to project it a little more than you would in Malayalam. So even the nuances of the acting is a little difficult and different. So that was challenging.
Will you take a risk? Can you speak some Malayalam languages or Malayalam dialogues in your film?
Well, there's the most iconic line from Macbeth, which is that life is a tale told by an idiot. Jeevidam edo viddi paranya, verum kadan kathayan.
Yeah, good.
Divina, you were about to say something. How's your experience with Malayalam?
Yes, so when I was told that the movie is going to be shot in 3 languages, Hindi, English and Malayalam, and it's not going to be contemporary Malayalam, it's going to be Malabar Malayalam, and it's going to be all the more challenging as an actor. So I was very excited to speak Malayalam because I feel it's like one of the most toughest language in the entire world. It's a tongue twister, and I was really excited. So we did our lines in Malayalam. I would start my scene with Malayalam, then English and then Hindi, and it was good, yeah.
Kunal, after all, it's a film.
Well, the idea is always. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
continue.
No, I was just saying that the idea really is that of shooting the film in 3 languages was that to make a film that not only reaches out to the audience in Kerala, but also reaches out to an audience across the country and across the world, because this has been Jairaj sir's dream project, and he's always felt that the story of Chandu Chekawar is contemporary enough and is relatable enough to reach out to the entire world, and hopefully that is what is going to happen after this film releases.
Okay, Kunal, above all, the film is created by Jairaj, the master creator, and he made you as an epic hero. And what was your first reaction when you get this offer from a regional language director? Because you are doing good roles in Bollywood, so it's a regional film. Now it's a pan-India film, that right? But what is your first reaction against the offer?
Oh, well, I was very excited because I've been a fan of Jairaj sir's work to begin with. And I remember the first meeting that I had with him. He told me that he was doing this. This is, I think, a dream role for any actor, which is a combination of Chandu, Chekavar and Macbeth. The amount of layers that the character has and how complex the character is. I think this really is a dream role for any actor. And what was amazing was that the first time I met him, Jairaj sir showed me this whole, there was a whole bunch of books that he had. And he showed me these books, and they had all these sketches and drawings that he had made over the last couple of months and years. And these had sketches of the costumes, of how the characters would look, how the sets would look, the shot breakdown. So he had a whole storyboard of the film way before we started shooting the film. And that was something that I've never seen before. And we finished the film in about 40 days. And everybody that I speak to and tell them that we've done this film in 40 days is amazed, because they are like, it's not possible to shoot such an epic film in 3 languages in 40 days. But I think it's been only possible because somebody like Jairaj sir was so prepared and knew exactly what he wanted from the film and from the characters.
We all know that Bahubali has created a VFX standard for Indian cinema. Now it's your turn. We are eagerly waiting for the film. We hope Veeram will be a visual treat.
It should stand above Bahubali, right?
Sorry, I didn't get that question, sorry.
Already Bahubali has created a VFX standard for Indian film. You know that it's a great hit in India. It is the only film which collected 500 crore from Indian box
Will
office. And
Veeram
now
be a visual treat for us?
Right, sure. Well, this I think is, it's very different from Bahubali. Obviously, it's a different story, and the way it's told is also obviously completely different. But I think the VFX in this is fantastic. It's been done by the same people that have worked on the Game of Thrones. The VFX really is up to any sort of international standard or any other film that you see outside India. So I think it's going to be quite a spectacle.
anyway, thank you very much, because we have some time limit. So we have to conclude this chat right now, and we are hoping that you will get a huge start in Malayalam film industry also, and
we
Veeram
hope
will
for
be
more projects from you in Malayalam also.
Yeah, Veeram will be a blockbuster hit, we think. And
Thank you so much.
okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.